Russians to get involved in our election, or did you find evidence to suggest they'll try to do this again?
No, it wasn't a single attempt. They're doing it as we sit here, and they expect to do it during the next campaign.
Well, that was former special counsel Robert Mueller speaking this week about the threat of Russian election interference. His testimony was echoed by a bipartisan Senate report ahead of 2020. According to the Senate Intelligence Committee, Russia targeted election systems in all 50 states. In 2016, a portion of the report reads, the Russian government directed extensive activity against U.S. election infrastructure at the state and local level. It goes on to say, while the committee does not know with confidence what Moscow's intentions were, Russia may have been probing vulnerabilities in voting systems to exploit later.
We had that all set to go, but then we had a little election that went astray. So we have to be careful. You got to get out there and you got to watch those voters. You don't have to vote. Don't worry about voting. The voting, we got plenty of votes. You got to watch election night. You know, it used to be election day, election night. Now it's election month. The most important election ever. We want a landslide that's too big to rig. If you want to save America, get your friends, get your family, get everyone you know, and vote. Vote early, vote absentee, vote on election day. I don't care how, but you have to get out and vote. And again, Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed, it'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I'm a Christian. I love you. Get out. You got to get out and vote. In 4 years, you don't have to vote again. We'll have it fixed so good you're not going to have to vote.
Should we help President Trump?
Yeah.
Well, you have.
Truth from the mouth of babes.
It looks like, I mean, it looks.
I started this, the quiet lead.
I don't know what you're saying, X. But you're getting, you have the general vibe.
Yeah.
Before in SpaceX, it quietly just do whatever we want.
I like your laugh. That's a laugh of an honest man.
Yeah.
I think this. What's your assessment? Did this work? Is he going to win?
Yeah, it is. Not for now. No.
I think it's done.
You think it's done?
Yeah.
But not for now.
Not.
November 12th, 2024, Donald Trump has obligations to those who brought him power. A Vladimir Putin aide has warned Donald Trump that he is obliged to fulfill promises he made during his presidential campaign to bring peace to Ukraine. The president-elect said repeatedly during his campaign to secure his return to the White House that he would put a stop to more than 2.5 years of war in Ukraine within 24 hours. And Nikolai Patrushev, part of the Russian president's inner circle and former secretary of the Security Council, told the Russian newspaper Kommersant that Trump was duty-bound to act on his words. Patrushev said to achieve success in the elections, Donald Trump relied on certain forces to which he has corresponding obligations, and as a responsible person, he will be obliged to fulfill them.
Spent like a month and a half campaigning for me in Pennsylvania, and he's a popular guy, and he was very effective. And he knows those computers better than anybody, all those computers, those vote-counting computers. And we ended up winning Pennsylvania like in a landslide, so it was pretty good. It was pretty good. So thank you to Elon. Olympics, and then I saw Johnny. And we got the World Cup, too. And, you know, it's only because they rigged the election that I'll be your president representing you there. You know, I got both of them. I got the Olympics, and I got the World Cup. And I said, you know, it's too bad. One was in 2026, and the other was in 2028. And I said, I won't be there. I won't be your president. But then they rigged the election, and now we won. So I'm going to be your president for the Olympics and for the World Cup.
She's asking, what if Russia breaks the ceasefire?
What if anything? What if a bomb drops on your head right now? Okay? What if they broke it? I don't know. They broke it with Biden because Biden, they didn't respect him. They didn't respect Obama. They respect me. Let me tell you, Putin went through a hell of a lot with me. He went through a phony witch hunt where they used him and Russia Russia, Russia, Russia. You ever hear of that deal? That was a phony Hunter Biden, Joe Biden scam. Hillary Clinton, Shifty Adam Schiff. It was a Democrat scam. And he had to go through that. And he did go through it. We didn't end up in a war. And he went through it. He was accused of all that stuff. He had nothing to do with it. It came out of Hunter Biden's bathroom. And it was so sad because I said, can you imagine I'm not going to be president? And that's too bad. And then what happened is they rigged the election and I became president. So that was a good thing. That was a good thing.